Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss the example for continuous random variable. Kindly refers to the question, the time taken by a student in hours to study is given by a continuous random variable x with a cumulative density function of the situation. So here we have the capital Fx. So kindly refers to the situation where the k is a constant. So notice that we have the 0, meaning that the sign is not important, so we can either substitute one of the 0. Or 10. So kindly refers to the question, find A, the value of k. So for these cases, do not use the number line because it is a CDF. So kindly refers to the situation and make use of the function. So in here we have f0, which is equals to 0. Or we can substitute into the second function, 1 minus the k bracket, 10 minus the 0. So 10 minus the 0, we have 10, then we have the square. So it becomes 100 equals to 0. Rewrite the situation, 100k, which is equals to 1. K, which is equals to 1 over 100. So rewrite the function. Next, focus on the B. Find the probability that when x is greater equals to 3 and less than the 9. So since this is a continuous random variable, so sign is not important, make use of the CDF. So here we have f9 minus the f3 because sign is not important for the continuous random variable. So kindly substitute the 9. So here we will have 1 minus 10 minus the 9, so we will have 1 over the 100 minus bracket. If we substitute the 3, then we will have 1 minus 10 minus the 3, then we have 7 squared, which is equals to 49 over 100. Continue. So in here, 1 minus the 1, we will obtain 0. So left behind, we have negative 1 over 100. Then again, negative, negative, we have the positive. So after we simplify the situation, so probability that x is greater and equals to 3 less than the 9 will be equals to, so we have 49 minus the 1, so we will have 48 over the 100, or we can write our answer 0.48. So that is the probability for x greater equals to 3 and less than 9. Next is to find the probability density function. So kindly refers to the situation. Number 1, we have to differentiate the 0 with respect to x. Continue, differentiate the function, bracket, we have 1 minus 10 minus the x, bracket, square, over the 100. Finally, differentiate the 1 with respect to x. So in here, we have the 0. Same goes to this part, 0. Next, differentiate the 1, we will have 0. Then we have the negative 2, bracket, 10 minus the x. Then we have power 1 over the 100. Then do remember, differentiate the internal function. Then we have the negative x. So in here we come the positive. So rewrite the function. Fx, which is equals to, we have 10 minus the x over the 50. Another one, we have 0. So the domain would be x greater and equals to 0, less than equals to 10. Other than that, for the function 0. So that will be the probability density function of x. Next, kindly refers to D, for the median. Make use of the CDF. So as we all know, the Fm, which is equals to 0.5. So since we have the function 0 and the second function and then 1, very obvious, the m is located in between 0 and 10. Then we substitute into the function 1 minus, we have 10 minus the m, bracket, square, over the 100, equals to 1 over 2. Rearrange the situation and we have 1 minus the 1 over 2, which is equals to 10 minus the m squared over the 100. So 10 minus the m, bracket, square, and we will have 100 multiplied with the 1 over 2. So 10 minus the m, which is equals to 50. So square root both sides, and we will have plus minus the square root of 50. So m will be equals to 10 plus with the square root of 50. M is equals to 10 minus the square root of 50. We write the situation. So M will be equals to 17.07. M will be equals to 2.93. So based on the capital F or the CDF refers to the interval, the M must be located in between the 0 and 10. So this will be the answer. Next refers to the E. Find the mean. As we all know, the EX, where we have integrate negative infinity until infinity for the function x multiplied with the fx with respect to x. So in here, we have EX, which is equals to integrate start from 0 until the 10. Then do remember, we have 10x minus the x squared over the 50 respect to x. Kindly integrate the situation. So in here, we have 1 over the 50 bracket. We have 10x squared over the 2 minus x to the power of 3 over the 3. With the limit 10 and 0. So if we substitute the 10, then we will have the situation 1 over the 50 bracket. We have 500 over the 3 minus 0. So EX will be equals to 10 over the 3. Next is to find the EX squared. So the formula will be integrate negative infinity until infinity. This time we have to multiply with the x squared for the function fx with respect to x. Next is to find the EX squared. So integrate start from 0 until 10. Multiply the situation with the x squared. So here we will have 10 x squared minus x to the power of 3 over we have the 50 respect to x. So integrate the situation. We have 1 over the 50 bracket 10x cubed over the 3 minus x to the power 4 over the 4 bracket. We have the limit 10 and 0. If we substitute the situation, we have 1 over the 50 bracket. If we substitute the 10, then we have 2500 over the 3 minus the 0. So kindly simplify the situation. Then we have the E bracket x squared, where we have 50 over the 3. Next is to find the variance. So substitute the formula. We have 50 over the 3 minus bracket. We have 10 over the 3 bracket square. So the variance will be equals to 50 over the 9.